Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. Today we're going to be making my guilty pleasure, which is a chicken curry. Now this chicken curry is something from my childhood. Now shout out to David, who when I asked, he asked me, well, what do you eat and when the kids aren't around, and this is my guilty pleasure. It's a Chinese chicken curry style that has 3 ingredients: chicken, onion and a curry paste, and it takes me back to my childhood. And growing up where I grew up, there wasn't loads of takeaways like there is now, and it was a sort of a special occasion when I was younger. And unlike here in England, Scotland, the fish and chip shop only did fish and chips. The Chinese takeaway only did Chinese food. So it was a rare occasion when we had it. And then through my teens, I developed a taste for chicken curry. And it's more the curry sauce. And to this day, if somebody was to ask me what is my sort of deathbed last meal, it's quite simple. It's fried rice, curry sauce and chips. Carbohydrate city. Okay, so for this, all I do is I slice up some an onion. I get some chicken. In this case, I've got chicken breast. If I've got chicken thighs, I'll use chicken thighs, because it's all about just keeping it in there and cooking it. So all you can see there is I'm just getting rid of the gristly bits. There's nothing worse, whether it be this dish or you're cooking for someone or anything at all, and you're eating a meal and you get a little bit of gristle. It can ruin the whole meal. So all I've done there is I've got the chicken and I've got the onion, and for this I use this curry paste. Now I bought this on Amazon. You can get it at your local shop, whichever you want. This is the one that I found that most replicates my youth, for wanting a better phrase. And all you do is you add some of the paste to cold water in a pan and you stir it until it's all dissolved, as you can see there. Then you put it on the cooker and you bring it to the boil, and as it's boiling it'll thicken up. So we're just going to do that just to show you. If you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. It costs you nothing, and liking and commenting down below. So into this now that it's all boiled up. And again, I know people are going to say, oh, you should be cooking your onions, you could season and sear your chicken and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, guys, when it comes to my guilty pleasure, it's all about getting the flavour and the experience I want, but as quick and easy as possible. So it all goes in, and after 40 minutes, half an hour, you can see there it's starting to thicken up. You can leave it longer and slower, completely up to you, but it's thickened up nicely. And depending on how I'm feeling, I'll have this with oven chips and rice, and it takes me all the way back to my youth. And you can see there those onions have all dissolved into that curry sauce, making it nice and thick. And you can see there chicken's perfectly cooked. And honestly, this is my guilty pleasure. It takes no time to cook and it takes me back to my childhood. Guys, I hope you're looking after yourselves out there. Shout out to David again for doing that. From my family to yours, Single Dad, signing off.